Hello there. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat, your guide through the seen and unseen. Today we're tapping into the energies to see what messages Spirit has for us. Take a deep breath, settle in, and let's see what the universe is trying to tell you. Also, if you're still seeking deeper alignment, make sure to join our community by subscribing. So, I was pulling some cards, and let me go ahead and show you what I got so far. I was doing the labyrinth spread that I have. This is the entrance, the state of mind. Okay, we got the Temperance card. With that, we got the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the Sun. Those are completely opposite, like, duality type energies, right? Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, Magician, and the Sun. Those are like both sides, the polarity, right? Then I got the Nine of Wands, which is the first turn, the distraction, or the red herring. This is the wounded warrior energy, the energy of needing to be the warrior in some sort of way in your life. We also got with that the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Death card. And behind that is the Two of Wands. So this, and the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So, and the Seven of Cups. What I see here is there's a transformation needed. It's a spiritual thing, spiritually guided, new beginning, that you're having to work to get to. And this is also a distraction in a way of, like, maybe you're distracting yourself from the mission, right? Or the purpose, or the balance of those things. Excuse me. Or you're distracting yourself with the work of it. So there's a new beginning that's needed here, and it's like, where's your faith at? Where are you spiritually in this? Are you working towards this transformation, right? There's a transformation that's needing to take place. This is endings for a new beginning. This is a major moment and a metamorphosis in your life. It could be changing your career, it could be changing some sort of way of doing your craft or something to that effect. And it's for a higher purpose. There's something here about the systems. You could be shifting in, making a change in the systems that you may have grown up in, or the systems that you're in currently, having to do with, like, work or something like that. There's this wounded warrior energy. You're no longer putting up walls to shield yourself or guard yourself from the outside world. You're kind of letting it come to you, whatever it is, to alchemize a situation, alchemize your life in some way. The way of making clear those systems so that it's better. There's some sort of shift that's happening here. Okay, so now the next thing is the dead end, the habit, the pattern. What's not working, basically? What's the dead end here? Nine of Pentacles. Excuse me. And the Queen of Swords. So cutting your own sovereignty off in some way, you have to be liberating yourself in some way. Maybe this is no longer codependent, no longer seeking validation from others. There's no longer being the people pleaser type of there's some sort of independence that's needed here, or that is being called for. The Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So that's the illusion, that you have these ties, these attachments, a need for like a need for being too tight in some way, like where like there's a need to like relax, because there's this energy of like being trapped, being paranoid, being stuck, prison. You know, this is a self-inflicted prison, right? Powerlessness. It's a need to see how powerful you are, a need to see that you can liberate yourself in some way. There was a habit of keeping small, and there was a choice here, a crossroads. It's like seeing the path forward. There's strategy, there's some illusion that you're breaking free from. And I feel like this is because you realized your own power. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess here. And then the Knight of Pentacles is behind that. The Hanged Man. And the King of Wands here. So, yeah, this is... And the Ace of Pentacles is behind that. So, this is you stepping into your power and realizing the truth of it. That this habit, this was a dead end before. You could also feel like your independence is being has been targeted in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like we are a social species, but there could be like in some ways that like in your life you've had to depend on other people in some way for stability, or for like, because I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles is like stability, and it's kept you kind of trapped in like this this I don't know what to do like stuck energy, right? So you've had to make a choice and make a plan to be more in your sovereign energy, and kind of make clear to yourself like what exactly is the path forward here. Make a plan. Okay, so that's what I see here. I feel like the dead end is like those attachments to maybe the thinking of other people, the thinking of like the system. Okay, so because the Queen of Swords is like sovereign in her mind, and that's what freed her, right? She was able to step into her power, this independent sovereign energy, and liberate herself. It was like a self, like it's the warrior, right? But for her own liberation. But she had to kind of go through like the imprisonment of, and this could be metaphorically, but this is like or literally, but that's the balance of it. That's the alchemy of it. Is like going through those things allows you to kind of be the warrior who liberates, right? Okay, so what is the thread, the truth, and the core here? What's the truth and the thread and the core? So we have the Eight of Wands. So there's definite forward movement. So we're stepping away from this warrior energy, and like forward movement is like the goal. The truth of it is like there could be some communication. 10 of Cups. So you could be communicating with family or a family member. Something's pushing forward towards a victory. This could also be like fast moving energy. The truth and the core. 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Okay, so 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. So there's a shift that, so I feel like this is a shift, some sort of family healing from heartbreak and lack. There's also chaos here. So you're moving forward through. Okay, I see what this is. So what this is you alchemizing the chaos of maybe traumas from family, heartbreak from family. This could be like your immediate family or like the extended family, or like marriage, or marriage through family through marriage, sorry. This could be them like you feeling abandoned by having to be this like warrior, independent warrior person. But there could be, and it could go both ways, like where they might feel the same way or feel in this abandonment energy. I don't know. This could be like the chaos causing everyone to kind of go their separate ways, or but there's something about communication, moving forward, and at the core of this is like you working something out through your communication and forward movement. It's like you didn't stay stagnant. Like a lot of times that's what happens. We stay in this energy of like, well, I can't do it. I'm so wounded, right? Like I'm too wounded. You turn this into this 9 of Pentacles energy instead, where you're taking up your arms, you're pushing forward, you're going towards your happiness in some way. And so with that being the alchemist is kind of where you're standing, instead of allowing, it's like you're letting it build you instead of allowing it to keep you stuck. So, and I think that this is the thread that pulls pulls you out of the trenches, right? The truth and the core of it is that you stayed determined. in pursuit of, I don't know why it does that sometimes, sorry. You stayed consistent, like, as far as, okay, maybe you stay consistent in trying to get yourself out of this hole that you've been in, right? Moving forward, this is like true alchemy, right? And we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm saying you didn't allow this to keep you broken and in death energy. You allowed it to transform you in metamorphosis, and like you feel yourself being this liquidated butterfly person or the liquidated caterpillar, but like you're breaking free into this like butterfly, right? Okay, so what is the breakthrough? The Ace of Swords. Just okay. And the Seven of Cups, so the illusion. You found the truth and clarity from this illusion energy, the Seven of Cups. So a lot of people go about their lives being confused about their situation. So this is Nine of Swords. Kind of wanted to show itself. Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, Knight of Swords. Yeah. This is you being the warrior. This is the breakthrough, the heart center, the prize, the wisdom. So instead of staying stuck in the illusion, you've come to a balance because of your knowing, because of your spirituality. I don't know what it could be, you know, seeing through the illusion, okay? Truth and clarity, understanding, you know, you are this warrior energy. It's the determination as well. Like the Knight of Swords is a warrior, and sometimes they can be impulsive, but they're driven towards, you know, whatever victory they can try to muster up here. So I feel like this is you doing that with this Queen of Swords energy. This could have a lot to do with the Aquarius full moon. It's like, okay, this is the culmination of all of this work you've done this is the breakthrough wisdom. Okay, so okay, what is the integration or the exit here? Judgment, the Moon, the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk. This is kind of like there's sadness here, but we see the light at the end of the tunnel. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is you realizing who you are and allowing your value to speak for itself. There's some sort of awakening that's happening. You may not see this yet with the moon here. It may be hidden, but there's some this is the exit. This is the integration, and integrating your wisdom, your intuition. The thing about it is, yes, we have regrets about things at points in our lives, right? But there's a reason for it, and you kind of see the reason for it. That's the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. Do you know what I mean? There's three cups that are spilled over, but there's two cups that are in union. That's the union with yourself. That's, I feel like this Two of Cups. So this is your state of mind. That's crazy. I love that for you. And then we have the Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the King of Swords. So we got the Queen and the King of Swords. That's you in union with yourself, alchemizing these things. And then we have the Six of Swords. There's more to come. There's more to come. That's what I see with this Six of Swords. There's new. There's like you, I'm getting chills, like you going from all of this negativity, let's say the Three of Cups, like spilled over, and the Five of Cups. This is you going into union with the hope, the faith, the prosperity, the revelation, the victory. You're quickly moving forward where you could have stayed stuck, like you could have stayed stagnant, but you see your value, and the value of like having hope and expectation that and foresight that everything that is yours will be yours. And I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about the what would you even call it? Like the blessings, the prosperity that you can't. It comes with the Sun and the Magician energy, right? So those positive things, yes, you'll get like 10 of Wands and 9 of Swords energy again, but it's like finding out how powerful you are, and it's shining light on how powerful you are. There's more to come. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think you see that now. So yeah, there's an awakening to that, and it's like intuitively Okay, so let's see. Let's see. So that's the exit, that's the integration, that's how you're moving forward in this and getting like some sort of new beginning. Yeah. Okay, so I do see here the lobster, financial pinch. Hold on. March, May may be significant. We also have mice, discord among friends or family. We also have axe, forces working against you. And we have mountain road, you are on the road to success. That's the first one that came out. So I feel like, yes, there's a financial pinch. There may be some discord amongst friends or family and forces working against you, but there is some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. There's a road. You're still on the road to success. You're still on the road, to success. There's a mountain, and with the mountain, a mountain road is difficult to navigate. It's a rocky terrain. It's usually very steep uphill type battle, but you're still on the road to success. You just had a harder road. Not everybody has a mountain to overcome in their life. Some people get it easy, and maybe next life you'll get it easy or something. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted, and maybe that's protection in some way. I don't know why it's not focusing. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So I do have here a wishbone. This is a duck bone, I believe. And I keep that on my little altar there. There's also casket here, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. This could be the protection from a powerful friend that a wish will not be granted. Okay, does that make sense? Sometimes people go out of our life to protect us in some way. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. This could have to do with family, like maybe ex-husband or something, ex-wife, ex-something. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. This could be having to do with somebody who left your life. Like, and it may be like a couple different people that did go out of your life, but it could be, because I'm seeing May and March, and I had a little brother that he was born in March. He passed away when he was 13, and then also May. My dad was born in May. My son was born in May. You know, my grandma was born in May. Yeah, and my ex was born in May, the one that passed. So, crown, honor, and respect will come to you. This has to do with your mindset. So instead of that Eight of Swords energy, you're kind of awakening to your power in some way. Vulture, I did see vultures yesterday when I was on my walk. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Okay, so this could have to do with someone from your past. Okay, and let's see, let's get an affirmation. Oh, the caterpillar. I was talking about the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So, yeah. Also, psychic ability. Trust your intuition. And then fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be a brother. They don't have to necessarily have that color hair, but... And turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. I feel like that one may or may not have to do with... Okay, so that could be like X energy. Like somebody's behaving stupidly. Anyway. And it could have to do with like keeping you in like this financial pinch. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I was getting the song Rock Lobster when I saw this. Anyway. And that's kind of... It reminds me of my ex. Anyway. Affirmation. Let's see. I'm just going to pick one. I am enough. I'm destined to succeed. The soul's entire existence depends on the certainty that it is enough. Being whole, nothing can exist outside of it. The soul's entire existence depends on the certainty. The soul's entire existence depends on the certainty that it is enough, being whole, nothing can exist outside it. You are constantly advancing in new regions of the soul, into new regions of the soul. So you're advancing in some way. Go inside and make your own intention known. I keep putting words where there's not words. Go inside and make your intention known. So, okay. So something about intention. And I feel like that has to do with like that magician sun energy and that Hierophant death energy, where your intention, maybe this Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, needs to be known not only to you but others as well. So your intention may be to I don't know what your intention is, but in some way you gotta speak it, write it down. I don't know. Let's also get one of these and then I'll close it out. Okay, we may clarify, but okay. Your intuition is a direct line to the divine mind. When you honor that quiet nudge, you align with cosmic synchronization. Sorry. Okay, so we got that yesterday too. And the disorientation you are experiencing is the dismantling of old timelines. You are safely landing on a higher frequency. Rest and meditate. Okay, so I hope this helps. Thanks so much for watching.